It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with more.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Que la roja visuela y cuando le no viene ligado igualito que yuca. Ese pelo que tiene tan lindo, no venga a pensar que eso es una peluca. Tiene cotorra perico, yo tengo cotorra, tú tienes la cuca. Está claro en el ring, en el piso yo quien te
no critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que
Good morning, guys. How's everyone doing on this 7:10 a.m.? Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Running a little late, guys. Restream giving me all sorts of problems this morning, not wanting to connect. How's everyone doing on this fantastic Thursday, guys? Oh, man. Oh, I'm exhausted. Had a rough day yesterday. Hard working day. My shirt, I sweated so much that my shirt had like those weird calcium stains on it. Hard working day. Hard to get motivated today, guys. But we are here at 7:10 a.m. We're going to start the day off great, and we're going to rise to the occasion, I guess. Oh, how's everyone doing out there? Week's almost over. Week flew by with that 3-day holiday. Man, let's do a quick roll call while we're here, guys. All right, good morning. Quick roll call. We got Matt Workman in the house. No one outworks the workman. Chantel, good morning. How are you? Mr. Crispers, how you doing this morning? Honey Nut Heroine in the house. Mr. Crispers, good to see you. Rosie Key, good morning. How are you? Teresa Deller, good morning. Tim, how are you, buddy? Headphones on, ready to walk, getting her kicks in. Back to Retro, good morning. Nancy, good morning. Harley, how you doing, Harley? Good morning. Oh, man. And where's our host with the most? That's right. I was trying to connect. Oh, man. Oh, something wrong. I'm walking to silence. So probably just in the mean. Mike Means in the house. Hey, Loud Pat. How you doing, buddy? Congrats. I don't know why I'm congratulating you. Congratulations for watching the show. No, appreciate you tuning in, buddy. Awesome, man. Good to see you here. Good to see you. Loud Pat. Like that name too, man. Like that name. Excellent. All right, guys, we are looking at, today is True Crime Thursday, and we're getting into some true crime today. We're going to talk all the craziness. There's some wacky and wild true crime out there. We're not talking, Ted Bundy. We're not talking crazy like, We're talking crazy. Like I broke into my mom's underwear drawer and tried to take some money, but I found other stuff instead. Um, yeah, we're talking crazy, wild. Carolyn, good morning. Good morning. How are you? Eric, good morning. All sorts of us up in here this morning. I appreciate each and every one of you. How awesome is this? Made it worth waking up in the morning for. Oh, how's everyone doing? I got itchy head. Ah, sorry, guys. Only bummer about wearing a hat. I got the itchy head. Hey, now Ted Bundy wasn't crazy, just misunderstood. One of my favorite Ted Bundy memes is picture of him, and it's like it says, "Girl, if Ted Bundy can lose 32 pounds, squeeze through an air conditioning vent just to get out of jail and taste a little bit of freedom, you can dump that man that's giving you a hard time." I thought that was the greatest meme ever because it's true. It's true. If Ted Bundy could do that, you could dump that guy. You could get rid of that deadbeat. All right, guys. Hey, Lonnie in the house. Lonnie, El Paco. Oh man. Oh, are you working today, Carolyn? How's man? The weather out there must be really nice in Colorado. It's starting to cool down here, but um, not enough. Oh man, yesterday was a rough one. All right, guys, we like to do a little thing I call Today in History, where we look back and we check out what happened on Today in History. We learn from our mistakes. We learn what happened and we advance forward, guys. So here we go. We're going to get into Today in History.
Today in history, a journey through time where legends are born and secrets intertwine. Join us at 7:10 a.m. for all to see as we unravel the histories from our history.
All right, guys, it is Today in History. We got a big birthday today, guys, a big birthday. A big birthday, very influential person, easy for me to say. Today, guys, today in 1963, American musician, again, easy for me to say with Cottonmouth, Eazy-E. Today is Eazy-E's birthday, guys, from NWA. He had a great solo career as well. Eazy-E, guys. I got to spend some time with his son, Little Eazy-E, and E3 and E4. He has a lot of kids. But Little Easy was telling some great stories about him. I was blessed enough to sit in on the court session, if you will. But yeah, man, Easy E, what an icon. Changed the music industry altogether, guys. Very, very cool. Also, speaking of changing the music industry, 1936 birthday, Buddy Holly. That's right, Buddy Holly tragically died on that plane crash, but 1936, Buddy Holly. 1930, Sonny Rollins was born, American musician. Daniel Iano, United States Senator, was born, and Elia Kazan, American director and author, was born in 1909. Big birthday, though, guys. The big birthday, which is actually it's today. Elizabeth I, Queen of England, was born in 1533. Oh, man. All right, 1191, guys. The Battle of Arsaf. On this day in 1191, the Muslim army of Saladin attacked the Crusaders of Richard I, the Lionheart, at the Battle of Arsava. And though Richard successfully counterattacked in the evening, his march to Jerusalem was delayed. You can't delay your march to Jerusalem, guys. Come on. 2005, amid low voter turnout and allegations of irregularities. Man, it's a morning. Hanzo Murbach won Egyptian's first multi-candidate presidential party to remain in office. A lot of sketch around that one. A lot of sketch. 1996, American rapper and actor Tupac Shakur, one of the leading names in 1990s gangster rap, was shot by an unknown assailant and died 6 days later. That was in Las Vegas, guys. Remember that? I think off of Summerlin. Wasn't that what it was? Tragic, man, tragic. True story though, guys. If you go to where he was murdered, apparently, or where he was shot at, well, murdered, yeah. If you go there at a certain time of night, you can see his energy manifest. That's what they say in that area. People have taken videos of it and stuff. Kind of cool. Kind of a different vibe. 1979, ESPN, a cable network dedicated to sports, debuted on American television. Wow, in 79, who knew they were that old? 63, the Pro Football Hall of Fame opened in Canton, Ohio, and its first inductees were Jim Thorpe and George Halas. Nothing wrong with Ohio except the snow and the rain. All right. In Atlantic City, New Jersey, the first American pageant, then known as the Inner City Beauty Contest. Um, wow, but not in yeah. Began 16-year-old Margaret Groman was crowned the first winner the following day. Wow. The Intercity Beauty Contest. Interesting. 1901, the signing of the Boxer Protocol. The Boxer Rebellion officially ended. The violent peasant uprising had its unsuccessful sought to drive all foreigners out of China. 1876, the Younger Brothers, a group called the American Outlaws, were often allied with Jesse James, were captured following unsuccessful bank robbery. That was when the Younger Brothers, right? Yeah, those they ran with Jesse James. Great history there. American folk painter Grandma Moses was internationally popularized for her naive documentation of rural life in the United States was born. Um, Giuseppe, Giuseppe Garibaldi, what a freaking name, entered Naples, Italy, and proclaimed himself dictators of the two Sicilies. All right, then. Dom Pedro, the first, declared independence of Brazil in 8 defeated the Russians at the Battle of Bordenai. What's your favorite battle, Bordenai, guys? Blow up those comments. Let me know. But that was your today in history. Oh, did we lose a connection? Oh, we're fine. All right, that was your today in history, guys. There we go. Got a little lighting issue. Rembrandt. Got a little Rembrandt kicking it over here. That's a lighting setup, guys. Anyway, let's throw up this chat again. Oh, man. Oh, actually, we never threw up the chat, did we? There we go. We got the chat up. Oh, man. Trees are changing. Man, I really miss that Ahsoka tonic. Lonnie, I can't say hope everyone has a great day. Don't forget to enter the crossover. Wait, I'm going to send you that video. Wait. Yeah, Little Easy was way cool. Nice guy, man. He performed in Phoenix a couple times, or in Kingman a couple times, came down here, did videos with him. Him and Dr. Dre's son, Curtis, were trying to do a revive of like the Sons of NWA, and they were down here popularizing it. Brian, you need a Tolan figure from South Park holding a bong to put on yourself with a backlight, psychedelic half-baked poster. Agreed. I agree too. That's exactly what I need. Oh man. Ahsoka, man. Real quick, guys, before we get into this true crime stuff. Ahsoka. If you guys aren't watching this and you're a Star Wars fan, man, you need to get into it. Oh, the last episode left you hanging on a cliffhanger like none other, man. I really like Rosario Dawson in this role. I've liked everything they've done so far. I really am enjoying it. Really need. I need the little homie with the bong. The little homies. Who remembers those little homies? Those you get them in like the eggs. You put the quarter in, and the thing would come out. Oh man, did they induce Sulu yet? Oh, who was the girl? Uh, on Star Trek. O'Hara. Yeah, O'Hara made it. Oh man. Oh my God. The little figures. Yeah, the little homies. Um, yeah, that was freaking. Those were great, man. I remember. They were all like essay guys. Um, yeah, they were like slick back, cholo looking guys. They had low riders. They had everything. Little homies. Those were cool. Those were way cool. All right, guys, let's get into some of this stuff here. Oh, my hands hurt. Sorry. Grew up around Mexicans in California. Definitely know those. Good times, man. That lowrider community is freaking. That's a good community, man. Great cars, great people. When we go down to like San Diego or anywhere in Southern California, other than Needles, like in a city area, I always love like on weekends when they roll out and they do their car drives and stuff, man. Woo, got some nice cars, some lowriders, man. Put some money and some time into those things. God bless them. All right. All right. From the gumball machines. Yes, exactly. Exactly. All right. Let me see what I can dig up here, guys. Let's see. All right. Here we go. I learned to spell. Um, all right. Yeah, this should actually be pretty good. Internet's dragging today over here. I don't know how you guys are doing. Yeah, but internet's dragging. It doesn't matter where they go as long as it's low and slow. Oh yeah, man. And we went to San Diego about a year ago, and went down to where all the ships are, and we did like the Midway and the submarine down there and their whole like touristy thing. But as we were leaving the park, man, they were rolling through a group of them, a car club. They had some nice. Oh man, they had a '63. A '63 Dodge that was just so nice. Yeah, man, I love watching those cruising things. I love the cruise too, man. Who is San Diego? Where on earth is Carmen San Diego? Where on earth is Carmen San Diego, guys? Where on earth? All right, let's share the screen. Hopefully, I don't crash everything while I do so. Let me cancel this. Hang on one second, guys. I want you to see what I'm looking at here. There we go. All this technical mumbo jumbo. All right, guys, here we go. Boom. 5 crimes, almost too funny to be true. I love that picture. Who played with model trains as a kid? HO scale, that's what I was into. And I would do little setups like this as the train went by, like you find your CSI guys. Oh, all right. Go to jail. Do not collect $999,524. In 2011, 53-year-old Michael Anthony Fuller from North Carolina walked into a Walmart store and bought a vacuum cleaner and a microwave for $476. So far, nothing wrong with that, right? Well, Michael attempted to pay for his purchase using a $1 million note from the game Monopoly after demanding his change of $999,524 from the cashier. The police were promptly called in and he was arrested. He was charged with attempting to obtain property by false pretenses and the bond of 97,000. No, 97,000. Oh, there's no way they gave him a bond for that much. Come on. Come on, guys. I mean, all right. All right. It's a funny story. But yeah, I never learned cool stuff like that in school. Did you know they were teaching forensic science in high school? What? Whoa, that's really cool. My daughter, a few years back when she was younger, I think she was like 14, 15. It was during COVID. 2020. The Mob Museum. If hey, it's summertime's over. So, but for next year, the Mob Museum in Vegas does a really, really cool online forensic summer camp. My daughter got involved in it. It's really cool. Like you jump in like a Zoom call, and they have like real live detectives, forensic experts come in. They explain the process. She really, really enjoyed it. Definitely for kids 13 on up because it does get a little thing. But yeah, next year for summer camp, check that out. It's really, really cool. Um, yeah, Mob Museum, great place. Hey, if you're ever in Vegas, check it out too. I really enjoyed it. Had a good time. All right, but yeah. So how are they? That doesn't seem. That seems like a ticket. That doesn't seem like you're going to jail because you're trying to pass monopoly money. I mean, it just seems like a guy crazy. They really gave him a $97,000 freaking bond. Oh man. What's going on here? There we go. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. That's just insane to me. All right. That's what we're looking at though. Looking good, Donald. Most recently, in the early 2016, Donald Chip Pug. I know what you guys were thinking. No, not that Donald. This is a different Donald. Donald Chip Pug was suspected of arson and vandalism, so a warrant was sent out for his arrest. To help track down Donald, the police of Lima, Ohio, Harley, this is Ohio, shared his mugshot on their Facebook page. Donald clearly didn't think the photo captured his best side. Oh God, we got to see this. I thought he had a joint in his ear for a minute. Um, that's funny. Donald Chipum didn't like the mugshot. The cops posted it online, so he sent them a better one, a selfie with a note that read, "Here's a better photo. This one's terrible." The 45-year-old was wanted by police in northern Ohio because he accused of following to appear in court on a DUI charge. Police said he's also a person of interest in other involving vandalism and arson. Tuesday morning, Poog was arrested in Century, Florida, according to a Facebook post. Police thanked their colleagues in their post. Thanks to the power of social media and tips. I love that he sent him a selfie. That's so good. That's funny. Thanks, but the Lima police previously posted a mugshot. They had his picture on file, but he wasn't a stranger to them. Police department, no low profile. Oh man. So yeah, chances are if the police are looking for you, if they have the warrant already, maybe not provoke them by being like, "You'll never catch me. Here's a better photo." Like, and he wasn't really wanted for that much stuff. Like, I mean, arson and vandalism sounds like he looks like a dude who would go a little nuts over his ex-girlfriend. So maybe maybe it was something like that. But he doesn't seem like a mastermind criminal. He doesn't seem like John Gotti. If you guys know what I mean, doesn't seem to have the same effect from my pain suggestion. For all the people who went to weed college, I have a question. I've been using Delta 8 for my pain and mental health. Just recently tried THCP because I was looking for something stronger. But it doesn't seem to have the same effects on my pain. I would stick with the Delta 8 for now and maybe just kind of mix in. Like try the little THCA if you can. That might be a little better. I don't know with the shipping and the laws where you're at, but yeah, THCA is really good. Good old flower, man. But if it's not legal where you're at, too, Delta 8, I would think, from what I understand, is probably the next best thing. I mean, it is the thing, but it's, that loophole. Yeah, that's what I would do. I would stick with what what works for you. And then if you want, experiment a little bit with some other stuff, but keep your core base on what works for you, especially for pain, man. You don't need to be hurting just because you want to try some new product, man. Yeah, just see if it works, see if it hits you, but keep with that Delta 8. I think you'll be good. While P is 30 times stronger, most cards have 1% of it in there. THCA. Yeah, that's another thing to look out for is, what percentage are they putting in there? The best thing, I guess the best way to examine it would be like look at the CBD. The CBD that they're selling at gas stations does not contain all the cannabinoids to make a full CBD compound. They're taking out the THC compounds, the THCA, so you're left with just remnants of CBD, if you will. So that gas station stuff is just bullshit, man. I wouldn't mess with that. Go to a dispensary, get the real CBD. And then look at your percentages too. And make sure the compounds are all there. And the same goes with that. While, it may have some P in it, sounded weird, may have some THCP in it. Hopefully that's the only P it has in it. If it's like 1%, 2%, it's not really going to do much for you. So those are things to look out for as well. While it's not psychoactive, there are THCA and THCV combined cards. Nice. Yeah, man, the medical world on this, the science behind marijuana is really, really going. All right. So, so this guy, we'll go back to this guy. Sending your picture, say, hey, there's a better picture. You're not a mastermind. You're not John Gotti. Like they know who you are. They're coming to get you. Mocking them probably wasn't the best, but made for a good story, if nothing else, right? And you know what? It might be one of those guys that says, fuck these guys. I'll do what I want. All right, don't get cocky. In 2015, Christopher Wallace, a 24-year-old from Maine, USA, was on the run from police after allegedly stealing cooking equipment. Having successfully evaded police for weeks, he started to get cocky, see, here we go again, posting the Snapchat that he was at home hiding from the police. Upon seeing this, a couple of his followers altered the police, who then went to search his home. Unfortunately, despite the tip-off, police had no luck finding him and called off the search. That's when Christopher posted again saying police were in his house and he was hiding in the cabinet. Police were alerted again and searched the cabinets to find pots, pans, and a pair of feet. The feet were attached to Christopher as he was placed under arrest. All right, you just ratted yourself out big time. And I get it. It's exciting. You know what? The best way to do that would be to not be at home and be like, I'm hiding under the bed. I'm hiding in the attic, and just be down at your buddy Scott's house or whatever. And the police are tearing your place up, trying to find you. That's the best thing. That if you want to mess with the police, that's what you do. But you don't sit in a closet where your feet are hanging out and be like, I'm hiding in the closet. You even told them where you were hiding. Even where you're hiding. Masterminds of this. What's going on? There we go. All right. We are delighted to offer you an interview. In 2016, bank employee Alberto Shabadara Lopez from Arizona, we got an Arizona boy in here, Arizona crime, was suspected of stealing $5,000 from his workplace over the course of 3 months. He was reported to authorities and promptly quit his job and moved to Phoenix. In 2018, despite being a fugitive, Alberto applied for a job as a dispatcher at the local police department. On seeing his application and making the connection, the police couldn't believe their luck and thought it was the easiest way to catch him was to offer him a job interview. When he arrived suited up and ready to impress, he was arrested on the arrested on the spot. You know what that reminds me of? You guys ever used to watch Cops back in the day? They used to have this scheme. I think it was Vegas PD Metro. They had this, if you had warrants and instead of like hunting you down, they would call your house and be like, hey, congratulations, you won a big screen TV. When can we deliver it? And they would fall for it every time. These fucking, these ghetto ass criminals. I'm just going to say it, guys. These ghetto ass criminals. They get all excited, man, and then the two cops would come and they'd be carrying an empty box. But is it entrapment when you have a warrant? I don't know. And they would have an empty TV box, and you'd see the dude. They would get all excited, like living in some shitty apartment complex, and his fucking wife is nagging at him because he's doing too much dope, and he got kids in dirty diapers running around him, and everyone's excited. The whole apartment complex comes out because this dude's getting a TV. Everyone's all excited. People are trying to see when they can steal it. It's a whole thing. And then they drop the box, grab the dude, throw him in the car. I don't even know if they take the TV box with them. But yeah, man, first time I saw that, this guy was just so happy to, ooh, a new TV. I've been needing this, guys. You know, I've been down on my luck. Oh man, this is changing the game, guys. Thank you so much. And then just how do you not even like realize you didn't enter a contest for a TV? How do you not realize that this stuff, I mean, like someone just calls and says, hey, you want a TV? Can we deliver it to you? I'm like, wait, I don't know. I got a good story about that actually after this one, guys. Easter story. All right. Stranger Than Fiction. Kristen, whatever her name is, Bala, a Polish author, wrote a crime novel in 2003, which quickly became a bestseller in Poland. It gripped the nation and received a lot of publicity. However, police found many of the details about the murder in the novel eerie familiar. The description of the murder was remarkably similar to what they knew about an unsolved case on their books. The torture and murder of Darza Janiski. Police decided to dig a bit deeper and discovered not only has Kristen known the victim, he was the last person to see him alive and actually sold his mobile phone. Oh, man, he was duly charged and received 25 years in prison. While it might not be hard to catch the careless criminals like the ones above, so wrote a book about the murder. Who is that? O.J. Simpson? I got a weird story, guys, about people just showing up at your door. This wasn't for a warrant or anything like that. You know the show Jail? I was in county jail when they were filming that. Did you make it? Did you make it on the... Oh man. So it was Easter a few years back, and I went to my parents' house, and I think the kids had stayed there for Easter night, whatever. So I drove back, and I was home alone, probably like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, and I get a knock on my door, and it's this girl. And this is in Needles, California, guys. This is Crackheadville, number one. We got so many tweakers. So OJ didn't do it. The glove didn't fit. We got like a shit ton of tweakers. It's funny. I had a friend point out like the different when I was in Phoenix for a work thing. They were pointing out. I kind of rolled in to pedestrian crosswalk a little bit. That's what we do down here. We don't have pedestrians down here. And I was telling them, I'm like, well, in Bullhead, we don't really have pedestrians too much. So to see if you can turn right at the stop sign on a red light, you kind of roll in so you can see. And I was like, the only people on bikes and walking where we're from are like these hardcore tweakers. We don't have normal pedestrians out here. We have tweakers. So with that in mind, guys, and I still don't know the whole story about this. I probably never will. So I come home. It's about 10:30 at night. I get a knock on the door. I have a security gate on the front of my door. So I open the main door and I still have like the steel gate. And it's this young lady, probably like in her early 20s, and she's wearing a shit ton of that glow makeup. that like kind of makes your skin glow. I don't know. I don't know what it's called. I'm not a makeup guy. Local small town tweakers. and and she's wearing all white and this glowy makeup. And she's like, "Hey, the Lord spoke to me and I'm here to bless you." I'm sorry, what was that? The Lord spoke to me and I'm here to bless you. I'm cool. Appreciate it though. Again, to this day, I don't know what it was. You know, sketchy shit happens like that, man. I don't like opening that second door unless I know what's going on out there. Um, oh man, that was a crazy one. I still wonder if she was just crazy or maybe she wanted to bless me. I don't know. Like, how was she gonna bless me? I had so many questions afterwards, but I got like such a sketch feeling, like maybe like a dude was waiting around the corner or some true story, man. Speaking of that, this is a good true crime story, guys. I was in my early 30s, probably like 31, 32. I got divorced. My ex-wife went and found her midlife crisis or whatever at 30. Went and lived the tweaker life for a little while. And God bless her now. She's doing good. So this is no like way of me talking shit about my ex-wife. Uh, but no, she left and ran with a bunch of homeless dudes and tweakers and all that stuff. And so we were going through the divorce, and I was going for sole custody. She didn't have a house or anything, and so I was going for you're scared, Lonnie. Um, I was a little scared. So I remember I was talking to this girl that I had met online, never met her in real life. It was like 11:30 at night, 12. And again, I get a knock on the door and I'm on the phone and I go and it's like the day before court. Literally like the day like that morning we're going in for custody. And I get a knock on the door and it's some chick who I don't know, tweaker chick. And then she has a bike and she's like down on I have like 3 stairs. I walk up to a porch and she was down on the sidewalk part, not up on the porch. Like she knocked and then came down and she kept trying to get me out of the house. She kept, and I don't know this lady at all. She's like, "Hey, can I use your water spigot? I'm really thirsty." And that was actually what she said. And I was like, yeah, I mean, go ahead. Well, can you show me how to work it? Well, you turn right to turn it on, you turn it left to turn it off. That's all I can tell you. And she kept trying to get me out of the house, kept trying to get me out of the house. And I'm pretty sure, in retrospect, that my ex-wife's tweaker lover or whatever you want to call him was maybe out there and they're going to try to jump me and do something. Little do they know. I hardcore Brian was around. He just was he was a couple layers deep. He didn't come out as often as he should have there. But I was only like 5 or 6 years removed of my life of crime. So they might have got, I don't know. I was a single dad raising 2 kids. I couldn't put myself in that position. Kids were home. Um, so yeah, that was one of the craziest things. Yeah, she kept trying to get me out of the house, and I'm pretty sure that was especially the day before, custody hearing. Yeah, so that was one of my true crime stories, guys. Let's see, give it a couple more minutes. I gotta bounce out of here, guys. I gotta. Honestly, Noberg would have tripped and stabbed himself. Oh, you talking about the stairs? Fell down a manhole. Oh man. Let's see what else we can talk about here real quick, guys. What's another fun story I could tell you? Another true crime story. Um, hmm. There's so many. So many. When I ran out of code enforcement in my underwear. Oh, we all know that story. Oh man. All right, guys. I'm gonna get out of here. Starting to get when I don't drink anything in the morning or eat anything, I go right for the show talking. Sometimes I get air in my my gullet, and Makes me feel like I need to throw up, even though I don't. All right, that's way too much information for a morning show, guys. All right, guys, that was your True Crime Thursday. Tune in at 4:20 today when we're gonna get into um, you know what? You know what one I've been wanting to do? My mom's boyfriend was beating her up and I hit him in the head with a bat. Nice, Eric. Nice. Swing for the fences, my man. Swing for the fences on that one. I think it's funny. I tell people I'm from LA. They don't realize like that. They see and get mad. Like, I'm sorry for hiding. Oh, man. Yeah, when you I don't know what that was. Sorry, guys. Yesterday I worked so hard in the sun, man, that I was exhausted, heat exhausted. Pretty sure I had some kind of heat exhaustion. And we stopped for Cokes on the way home, and I grabbed my Coke and I drank it like real quick, some of it, and I freaking chucked it everywhere, guys. Oh, yes, 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 guys. The giveaways. Thank you, Chantel. Thank you, thank you. Hashtag Frank, guys. This week we got the Frankenstein art piece we're giving away. If you hashtag Frank, we're going to be giving this away with a pair of Frankenstein socks, guys. Pretty awesome. Hashtag Frank. And then join us on Friday for Baked and Unboxed. Water, Brian. You need to drink water today. I really do. I drank like 4 waters yesterday, but I think I just sweat it all out. So hashtag Frank to get in on that, guys. Let me tell you guys this, and we got the Rick and Morty too. In case you didn't know, we do giveaway week on Fridays. We do Baked and Unboxed. It's a show where we unbox stuff. We get high, we do a strain review, and then we give shit away. So hashtag Frank if you want in on the Frankenstein. What else we got? The Rick and Morty Scary Terry autograph, guys. Hashtag ST or hashtag Rick. I'll take either. Or Rick and Morty. I'll take either. Look at that, guys. Awesome. Look at that. Alicia Silverstone. Clueless autograph, guys. Bam. Look at that. This thing's beautiful. Who wants to take Alicia Silverstone home? I know you guys do. Hashtag Clueless. And then we got Encino Man. Look at that. Hashtag Encino for that. All right, guys. And then we got a really cool one. Happen. All right. We're back. Had some technical difficulties. Hashtag Mod Squad, guys. On that, go over, give them a like, jump over here. One of one, General Zod. Really, really cool. And then Elvira. Next month, guys, going into October, we got the spooky giveaways. We got the Elvira signed Funko Pop. We got an Annabelle doll coming up very, very soon, guys. I'm thinking when we do our horror icon tournament, November to Dismember, I think we're going to be giving away some Annabelle stuff. So stay tuned for that. Did Kevin end early again? All right, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're live every day at 7:10, guys, and then we go live again at 4:20 with another great show. So make sure you tuning in for that. True crime, guys. Oh, we're going to talk Richard Ramirez. I've been wanting to talk Richard Ramirez for a while. So tune in at 4:20, guys. We're going to talk Richard Ramirez. Have a good time. And like Richard Ramirez says, shout out. No, we're not going to say that. Guys, breathe in the positivity, exhale that negativity, go out, pay it forward, have a great day, be good to one another out there. You know what? Listen to that old man, that old lady tell their story in the store for a little bit and, send them home with a smile. It means everything to them, guys. Be kind to one another, and we will see you at 4:20, guys. Appreciate you.
thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.